Hello everybody, SkullyBud here, and that was the first time I have introed one of my own videos anyways, since about a year and a half ago. It's been a bit, but hey, I got a question for you guys. Do you remember this?
Stayed late working last night.
Hello, this is Stampy.
Yeah, me too. We gotta talk about that. I've been seeing a lot of videos trending online recently that have not been the most happy titles in the world coming from the Minecraft community, and maybe for good reason, maybe for bad reason. We're going to discuss that. A lot of people kind of having doubts on the current state of Minecraft and the current state of the Minecraft community and Mojang and the updates that are being put out, and is it dead? Is Minecraft having problems? We've seen this before. We've seen this before back in my day, between 2013 to 2019 is about in that middle period between each of the big popularity spikes on YouTube. This was something that was very common, and it's different this time though. I can tell it's different, and we need to talk about it. It's very important that we do. Now, I don't think the community is exactly wrong in their critiques, but they're not exactly right either, in my opinion. So, all of those clips that I just showed you, right? Nostalgia. Pure nostalgia. It took you back to a simpler time, right? When Minecraft was great, and you were also probably a kid, or of a younger age, and this new awesome game just came out for you to enjoy. And you're having the time of your life, and you get home from school, and you hop right on with your friends, and you play till all hours of the night, and you watch all these awesome YouTubers, and you have nothing, you don't have a care in the world. It's awesome. It is just a great time. And now you're an adult, and you've got all of these responsibilities, and you're critically thinking about every single aspect of your life, and sometimes it's just hard to keep those critical thoughts away from the things that you enjoy the most. And I think that is a big issue with what's going on with our critique with these updates, and especially what's going on with Mojang. But I don't think that Mojang is completely in the right either. So here's the deal. We're going to start on the community sides of things. You guys enjoyed this game once, right? What was it that really made you enjoy this game, though? Was it all the updates that were coming out? All the new features that were coming out? Because we fell in love with this game at a much simpler time. Way back when we hardly had anything in the game, just the simplest, most bare bones things, and we were able to make some of the coolest content off of it. We had modded stuff, which was really cool too, and we had Minecraft music videos, and we had series and animations and all these really cool things that people were making, not because they were using Minecraft as some content tool, but because we loved the game. So what was it? What was it that made you fall in love with the game in the first place? And I think we got to really ask ourselves that question, because Minecraft is just this infinite sandbox game, and either you can play it in creative mode, or you can play it in survival mode, and there's many ways that you can play the game however you want to play it. And you've been able to play it this way since way back in the day. And maybe you're a grown-up now and you don't have time for the grind. Even if it's just building something in creative, it's harder to find the time to do this thing, because it is kind of a grindy game, and maybe there's things that they can do to fix that, but you also have mods that you can throw into the mix to make that grind easier for you, if you really wanted to. But, so I have to ask, is all these critiques that you're saying about the game actually true? Right? Now, I'm not saying I agree with you, or I disagree with you, but I want you to be very careful with how you are presenting your arguments. If you are reacting in any way negative to the state of Minecraft right now, and really think about, do you still enjoy this game? And if you don't, is that okay? And if you do still enjoy this game, how do you want to see the game change for the better? Let's talk about Mojang now, okay? Mojang is a little bit of a different story, because Mojang got bought up by Microsoft back when, was that 2015, I believe? And I know a lot of people say that was the crux, where people went, oh, the game became boring now, and all the updates are terrible now, and all of that. I've heard it a million times, and I don't know if that's necessarily the case, because again, let me take us back to that simpler time, right? We used to have secret updates back in the day, way early in the game, where an update would release and we wouldn't be told about it. We would have a chicken that would come out, for example, and we'd log into our Minecraft world without seeing that there was a new update coming out, and we would see a chicken. And we would go, whoa, I've never seen that mob before. What does it do? You see that it lays an egg, and you make all these fun contraptions with it. Redstone comes out, and you put it through dispensers and things like that, and you're making all these fun things with the simplest little update that comes out that piques your curiosity, and figuring out how to craft it, and figuring out how do I use it in my builds. What can I do to make these really fun contraptions and things like that. I mean, heck, that notion was what made the song How Do I Craft This Again. That was an entire experience that was just common to every Minecraft player, that made for a really fun and catchy parody based off a really good song, and everybody still sings it and knows it to this day if you grew up in that era especially. So that, though, is something that I like to call, and I think this is going to be my slogan from now on, because I really like this saying a lot. I came up with this slogan by myself. At least I'm pretty sure I did. I don't think I've heard it anywhere else, and if I had, please correct me. But what that did, Mojang incited creativity. It aroused it. It made us excited to think and how to use the things that we were given, the most simple things we were given, and make something really, really fun out of it. We did this with the most basic of blocks back in the day. We didn't need all the fancy cool blocks that we have today, even though they are 100% welcome. And there's some really freaking cool builders out there who have made some awesome builds with these new blocks that have been coming out over the past few years. But at that time, we didn't need that, and we were still able to make Minecraft the thing that basically helped build YouTube back in the day. We dominated the homepage because we just felt creative and made things off of this game. So why, with all these new updates that are coming out, regardless of how you feel about them, with the new blocks that are coming out, the new mobs, the new ways to explore the game, even if they are the most simple things ever, call it laziness, call it it's just small and they should do more, call it whatever you will. What's stopping us from enjoying it the same way that we used to? When we have a game that has infinite possibilities, we can build whatever we want, we can mod how we want, we can make textures, do art. Like, there are so many cool things that we are able to do with this game. What is stopping us from doing that, continuing to do that? On Mojang's part, though, I think a big reason why we're in this pickle right now is simply because Microsoft has packaged Minecraft into something that doesn't incite creativity the way it used to. I'm not necessarily saying they need to bring back secret updates and release updates that way again, because it's really cool that we're able to use snapshots and be able to check out what the next update is going to be like and give community feedback. I think that is a cool thing. I think. However, on the other hand, there was also something really cool about having an update delivered to us and having us figure out what to do with it. And if they really need to, they can fix some of the issues after the fact. Is that too big of an ask? Like, and I'm not saying that for the community. I'm more really asking that for Mojang. Like, is that too big of an ask for them to just release updates little by little, one feature at a time, basically? I don't know. I could be completely wrong. But there seems to be a perspective issue here from both the community and Mojang. I think Mojang really needs to think about what's going to incite that creativity again, to get people to create as much as we used to. Because that's awesome. We need that. We need more of that in the world. Not even just with Minecraft. We need creativity and be able to bring together all sorts of ideas together. And I think Minecraft is one of those things that has done that at a mass scale, and it's become the best-selling video game of all time for a reason. And I think for some of the most negative people out there, I think you need to have a little bit of a perspective check. Yes, maybe some of the updates could be better, but I keep on hearing the same arguments of, oh, the updates aren't enough, they're boring, and they need to add more things to them. But also hearing, no, simplicity is better, stop adding all these things. But I keep on hearing them from this, like, the same groups of people. You're kind of contradicting yourself. And I know that Mojang's not going to satisfy everybody, but at the same time, come on, guys. Like, have a little bit of consistency. So, here's the deal. I'm coming back to YouTube. It's been 1.5 years, and I want to make stuff that gets people excited about Minecraft again. If there was something that you remember from back in the day that you really enjoyed about Minecraft, and you want to feel like you can relive that feeling again, then I invite you to share your memories in the comments below and suggest content to me that I can make. I want to make some really, really cool stuff. Like, I really want to get into like the hardcore Minecraft survival building scene, and I want to get into minigame and map making with people. I would love to explore, could we bring back Minecraft music videos or something like that? What's the possibility of doing something like that? Who do I got to work with to make something like that happen? I also want to talk about problems that are going on in the community right now more in depth. So I want to talk about those as I'm seeing the critiques coming out little by little, and kind of playing devil's advocate on both sides and trying to actually find a middle ground on the issue to where we can really be working together as a community to help make the game and the community a better place, and see if we can get Mojang to hear our critiques, not just from the toxic community on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, but from the people who actually still love this game and genuinely want to see it succeed. If you love Minecraft still and you want to play the game and celebrate its existence like it's the old days, please subscribe for one, and just help spread a little bit of positivity out there. Share your creations and what you're up to on social media and whatnot. And I'm really excited about the things that I got coming. You guys have no idea. It's gonna be crazy. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!